Did it. England, alright, so tea is now going at cost slightly more. America, change team. America being threatened with missiles 1962 versus 2017. Andrew Jackson, the Indians have decided they do not want to follow US laws. Native Americans, we never said that. Andrew Jackson, shame. Fuck banks. Fuck Indians too. Not a cell phone insight. Just people living in the moment. Absolutely beautiful. Wish we could go back. Republicans, Democrats were the slave owners and also started the KKK. Democrats, okay, we are gonna take down our monuments. Republicans. December 7th, 1941. US government, there's too much Asian stuff. Third world country, discovers oil. United States. Top 10 best anime plot twists. In America today, we are nearer the final triumph over poverty than is any other land. Southern US, why are you building so many railroads? Northern US, it's a surprise tool that will help us later. First satellite in space. First animal in space. First man in space. First woman in space. First spacewalk. First space station. First man on moon. Winner of the space race. Continental Europe has fallen under Nazi occupation. I sleep. Eastern Asia, Southeast Asia, and the Pacific are under Japanese control. I sleep. Bitch, they bombed your harbor. Real shit. Nagasaki. Nagasaki is a Japanese port city that was founded by the Portuguese in the late 16th century and unfounded by the United States on August 9, 1945. American. We have to bring this country freedom and democracy. English. Take that nigger oil. Americans when they return all the land they stole. When the US finds out Van Gogh used oil for his paintings. Describe the USA in 4 words. Coca-Cola, sometimes war. We all have that one friend that walks into your home like it's this. When a small colony wins its rebellion against the greatest empire of all time and a little over 200 years later it has become the greatest empire of all time. Now that's what I call a curveball. Develop a devastating weapon to end the war. Nuke the enemy's city, killing everyone in it as a display of power. They don't surrender. Nuke them again. Can you leave Latin American governments alone? For 5 minutes. US. Puts missiles in Turkey. USSR. Puts missiles in Cuba. US. Japan. War is going great. Japan. Attacks Pearl Harbor. USA. Knock knock, it's the United States of America. America. Tries to make fun of Europe about anything. Europeans. School shootings. Free healthcare. Lower drinking age. It's so big, isn't it? List of war involving the United States. Mississippi's flag has a Confederate flag. I sleep. Hawaii's flag has a British flag. Real shit. When the war is finished, but they find oil in Mexico. A war between some countries. A war between some countries with oil. I'd like to see North Korea get through our defenses. Stock market crashes. Herbert Hoover, keep calm. It's only a spike. It'll soon stabilize. The world is having a new war where millions die and your allies are losing. I sleep. Your island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean has been bombed. Real shit. Real footage from our troops in Iraq. Keep fighting, boys. When you have oil in your face. Kids, can we go to Hogwarts? USA. No. Kids, we found oil on it. USA. Who would win? The largest and most highly trained army and navy on earth, aided by tens of thousands of top-grade German mercenaries, some drunken libertarian farmers and fishermen with outdated hunting equipment. USA. Nukes Hiroshima. Japan. Doesn't surrender. USA. Let's try another spot. Who would win? Some spicy syrup, or the entire city of Boston? Any Southeast Asian country converts to communism. America. That wasn't the cash money of you. Spain does nothing. United States. What did you do to my USS Maine? When Adolf Hitler personally waves congratulations to you for winning 4 gold medals at the 1936 Berlin Olympics, but then you go home to the USA and your president refuses to meet you because you are black. Excuse me, what the fuck? The United States giving advice on how to fight a world war. First of all, never show up on time. 1925 Cuba. Hey, this communism thing sounds pretty nice. America. Absolutely not. Bruh, why are the South always the good guys in wars? World War II American code makers. I got a great idea. World War II German code breakers. Don't you bring the Navajo into this one. Just finished my JFK puzzle. The Confederacy portrayed by history classes in the South. The Confederacy portrayed by the rest of the world. When it's the 1800s and you live in America, rule number 1. White goes first. I prefer the real Roosevelt. I said the real Roosevelt. Perfection. America. Nukes Japan. America. Wow. Let's do that again. How do you want your steak? Rare. Like very rare. US enter in a war not for economic reasons. America in World War II. America in the Vietnam War. Founding fathers. Who should have rights? Whitest whites. George Washington when asked why it took 8 years to win the Revolutionary War. I do not control the speed at which lobsters die. United States. Okay, so alcohol is banned now. Crime rates will decrease. Al Capone. X'd out. Well, actually the USSR was effective at space travel. They built the first space station. USA got the first man on the moon. USA won the space race. USA, USA, USA. America in the 1920s. America in the 1930s. Literally any and every treaty signed with the Native Americans. You guys always act like you're better than me. Country. Finds oil. United States. I diagnose you with terrorism. A Union Army officer describes fighting in the Civil War. 1866. They had us in the first half, not gonna lie. Entering a war at the end. Saying you won the war by yourself. Americans. What is our goal in the Middle East? At what point will we pull out? The US government. I haven't programmed that path yet. So where does all your oil come from? Americans. Me. American visiting the UK. How much is gas? Local. Petrol is 1.24 pounds sterling per litre. Alright then. Keep your secrets. When you declare war on Spain to liberate Cuba, but get confused and invade the Philippines. Southerners. The slaves should count for population for representatives. Slaves. So does that mean we are people not property? Southerners. Well yes, but actually no. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Feel free to check out my other videos as well. Thank you for watching.